Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to actually be going through my Fundrise account, which I created sometime a little while ago, and actually want to go ahead and start putting some money into this account. So I figured, let me go ahead and take you through this process and show you exactly some of the different opportunities we have. Now, they actually do have some new account levels, and that's kind of what got me interested in doing this because I already do a lot of investing in other platforms. So let's go ahead and kind of break this down a little bit more and see what they have to offer. So we're going to actually go ahead and click on Make Changes right over here. And we're going to go ahead and see the different options that we have available for us. So we're going to go through the Explore option here, and you're going to see there's a lot of different options for us now. It's currently set up on the core, which is investing about $5,000. Now, depending on who you are, sometimes investing $5,000 right away might be a little, difficult for us. So let's go ahead and see. You can look on the left side here. There's a basic option that has $1,000, and then the newest option that just recently came out is called the starter option, which is investing $10. Now, obviously $10 is not going to do much for us, but investing even a little bit to get us started can be the catalyst for us to continue and possibly even start investing more and more. So what we're going to do is click on continue over here and kind of get the basics of what it's all about, right? If you want, you can actually click on learn more here, and it'll take you through a full breakdown of what all of this stuff is. So you can see the starter option we're going to be choosing, and then all the features that it's essentially going to be lacking right over here in comparison to some of these other options, which maybe aren't really that important for you. Like the original membership we were going to have, which was the core, allowed you to do an IRA investment, where this one won't let you do that. So again, something you can keep in mind. And then you can see all the different fee structures, which is effectively the same thing for the most part. Like the biggest difference is right here when you invite friends to join in, you actually only get $25 versus a little bit more on the other ones, which, speaking of, if you are interested in checking it out, I will have a link for you in the show notes down below if you want to sign up. Help support out the channel, but you get free stuff like this so you can see the process and what it's like to open up an account, as well as other cool different things when it comes to managing your money. So let's go ahead and switch back to that other screen and actually go ahead and get started with the $10, and let's go ahead and do this. So it's going to ask us what type of account we'd like to open. We're just going to do the individual account. So here it's going to ask us to go ahead and fill out some more details. You can see it's going to require certain things such as your address, the city, your zip code, and also your phone number, and then we can go ahead and click on this continue button once it's all filled out. Now here it's going to ask how much you would like to invest, and it says initial contribution, and remember our minimum that we can do in the profile that we have is about $10, but we're going to go ahead and do $100 for our video here today. And of course you can put whatever you need or can do. Obviously if you can even just start with the 10, that's going to be great. Here it is going to ask to make a recurring investment. I would recommend this. It is optional, but I would recommend this because the sooner you do this, the sooner you are going to have that pattern of just being constant with something, right? So we're going to go ahead and do this, let's say every week, and then it's going to ask us what day of the week we want to pull from. We can do Monday. We're going to start on April 18th, and then we're going to go ahead and just do $10 a week, right? Not a lot, just something a little bit here and there so we can go ahead and get started. Now, again, you can do this later, but I would encourage you to go ahead and set this up right away. So let's go ahead and continue. Now, next up, it's going to ask you to choose your source of funds. And you can see here, we already have one on file, but if you wanted to add a new one, you can. You can search as well if yours is not on file here, or you can enter your bank in manually, and then we're going to go ahead and continue. All right, so next up here, after you added your bank, it's going to have agreements here for you. So you're going to go through all of these and you can do all the acknowledgements. Definitely go through and read these so that way you can have a good understanding of what it all means. And if it does, you can check off all those. And then towards the bottom here, it's going to have your dividend reinvestments. You can have it where you would like your dividends reinvested according to the investment plan you have selected, or you would like your dividends distributed to your bank. Whichever works best for you, check on that and then click on continue once it's highlighted. Now on this next page here, it's going to ask us to review everything. So it'll have your basic information right over here. It'll have your investment information right over here. So you can see the initial amount is $100 and then $10 a month, and then dividends getting reinvested for us. You can see your agreement signed right over here, and then you can go ahead and click on invest now, and you can finally get started with investing for your future when it comes to having money in your Fundrise account. Now, again, I will have a link for them in the show notes down below, so you can go ahead and check them out, get started with investing. You also do help support out the channel, but you get more free content just like this. And what I'll do for you next is actually have a next video ready for you right over here on screen, so you can keep on learning and growing with your financial future. My name is Dennis, and I'll see you in that next video.